Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Rich, and it is September 8th. It is another Tuesday night, and we are going to play some old school Magic. So I appreciate everybody who is joining the stream. This is my regularly scheduled stream. If you are new to the stream, I stream old school Magic every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So please don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so that you know when I do go live. I do have occasional streams that are special streams. We have one coming up later this month. I will be streaming live my matches from LobsterCom. LobsterCom is a 3-day event, September 18th, 19th, and 20th. The main event is on Saturday, September 19th, so I will be streaming all of my matches for LobsterCom live here on my channel, so don't miss it. Another big event coming up for the Northern Paladins is Saturday, October 17th. I will be streaming my matches live. It starts at 12 o'clock Eastern, so please make sure that you turn on those notifications, set those reminders so that you know when it is that I go live. So, today's deck, let's jump right in. Okay, so it's a mono red twist on a Troll Disco deck with Rook Egg. And so we've got Upton Troll and Rook Egg, and then to control the board a little bit, Blood Moon and Stone Rain, so that I can make it so my opponents can't play too many things. Earthquake obviously is a good way to get rid of my Rook Egg, so that I can get my 4/4 flyer. Fireball, just a really good X spell. Wheel of Fortune to draw 7 cards when I run out of gas. Ball Lightnings, Lightning Bolts, Chain Lightnings, all kinds of burn. And then of course the Nevanero's Discs and the Black Vices. You see, got just a couple of pieces of power in this one, the Ruby, the Lotus, and then I'm running Chaos Orb and Soul Ring, running a bunch of mountains, one Hammerheim, Mazavith, and the one copy of Mishra's Factory. You see in the bottom right hand corner, I am an ally of the LGBTQ community, so I am sporting my newest mountain. I have not run this on stream yet today. It was sent to me by a fan of the stream, so thank you very much. And here is our sideboard. Since I'm running mono red, I obviously have to run a full set of the red elemental blasts. One copy of Flash Fires because I don't like mono white decks. 2 copies of Falling Star. That one is not a proxy, that is actually an artist proof. 3 Shatters. I need to be able to deal colorless damage, so in case of, Circle Protection red, or if somebody's running, there's that one dude, the Blacksmith with protection from red. So I've got 3 copies of Jade Statue, which is nice because they get around Falling Star, Earthquake, that kind of thing. And then 2 copies of Aeolipile. So this is what we've got going today. So let's see if our pairings are ready yet. I don't think that they are. Nope, not yet. They tagged me in a post saying that if they're paired against me, here's the link to Rich's room, which is great. I appreciate that that they do that for me. I hope everybody is having a good day, having a good evening. It is a nice day here in Syracuse, New York. DeBounce, thank you for saying hello. Thank you for dropping by the stream. I appreciate it. We should be getting some games going here in just a moment. So while we're doing that, just so everybody is aware, when it comes to Paladin Magic, you can go to northernpaladins.com for more information. Paladin Magic is an extension of Eternal Central rules, so that we've banned Mind Twist, Library of Alexandria, and Strip Mine, and then restricted Mishra's Factory, Mishra's Workshop, Tabernacle, and Maze. So that it makes for some interesting games, obviously. So if you want to support the stream, you can install the Sound Alerts extension, and by spending some bits, you can give me some messages. You can tell me that I suck. You could sarcastically tell me that I'm doing a good job, and all sorts of other things. These are fun. So it is all in good fun, and it is ways to support the stream as well. So anything that can be done to support the stream, I appreciate it. So, and if you do have Twitch Prime, you have Amazon Prime, you can sub. And I definitely appreciate that if you can sub to the stream. And it looks like We have a handful of subscribers now, and yeah, looks good. I've been brewing some old school decks. Well, look at that. See, I'm rubbing off on you. So now you need to get yourself a webcam and we can play some games. You know, and what's nice about Paladin Magic is it's really friendly to those who are just entering into old school Magic, because Paladin Magic allows for proxies. And when it comes to old school Magic in North America, it has a very, very, very liberal reprint policy. So, you know, that means that we can, you know, you can play with gold bordered cards or revised or 4th edition or whatnot. As long as you have the original picture, you have the original art in the old frame, and non-foil. Non-foil is definitely essential there too. You know, I mean, obviously I'm not saying that a JSS City Brass doesn't look pretty sweet, because it does, and I used to own them, but you know, foils aren't allowed in old school Magic. So there are some budget friendly decks that can be put together. If you want to put something together, if somebody wants to play some games with me at some point in time, just message me, let me know, and I can figure out some time when I can do that. So it looks like I'm playing John Cheetah to Cheetah on table 4, and speak of the devil, here he is now. Hey John, welcome back to the stream.
Hey Rich, how you doing?
Not bad. You took a couple weeks off, and here we are playing again. So
exactly, it's my lot in life to face you.
Yes, definitely. So are you going to be able to play in the Spice Harvest in October?
I am. The date conflicts right now with what's called MEA weekend in Minnesota. It's Minnesota Education Association weekend.
Okay.
And I don't know what's going to happen yet with that weekend.
Okay.
So I got to wait a little bit before I can register.
Okay. Well, I got you. What about LobsterCom? Are you doing that?
Yep, I'm signed up for LobsterCom.
Nice. I'll be streaming my matches live from LobsterCom here on the channel, which should be nice. Should be a good time. And it means I get to play with my library and my new Mind Twist, because my newest Mind Twist is actually a foreign black bordered artist proof that is signed. So
nice.
Yeah. Oh no, I flashed a card. Twitch chat already knows what I'm playing. I already showed them, but I didn't show you yet. So. All right. You want to choose even or odd?
I'll take odd.
All right. And it is odd. It is a 5.
Yeah, I will play.
Okay. So I will be on the draw. Good luck.
All right.
For those following along at home, if you have not realized, I lose the die roll a lot. It doesn't matter who my opponent is or what they choose, even or odd, I lose the die roll a lot. And this has been a constant thing my entire Magic career.
I'll keep this hand.
I will keep also.
All right. I'm going to go Mountain into a Goblin Balloon Brigade.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're done.
Yep.
Okay. So I will draw. And then I will play a Mountain and a Ruby and a Lotus. And I will... You have 5 cards?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to go with a Black Vice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sack my Lotus for red and tap my Ruby and play a Rook Egg.
Okay.
And you can go. So you take 1 on your upkeep.
Yep, I took 1 on my upkeep. I'll play out a Pendlehaven, the Goblins of the Flarg, and pass turn to you.
All right, so you're passing?
Yep.
All right, untap. Draw. Play another land. And it's not going to do a whole heck of a lot against you, but it might help A little bit. I'll play a Blood Moon and I'll say go.
Good.
You have 4 cards now, right?
Correct.
No more damage.
Yep. Cards in your hand?
2. Uh-oh, what red discard spell could he have?
Mountain Walkover for 1.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, so I take 1. I'm at 19.
Yep. All right, play the second one.
Yep.
And the second to 1.
Oh, look at that.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Lift and Troll.
Sure.
Go ahead. If you weren't playing mountains, this hand would have been a heck of a lot better. That's how it goes for me quite frequently on Tuesday nights, though. So.
I'm going to Lightning Bolt your Uthgan Troll.
Okay, sounds great.
And I'll give my Balloon Brigades flying and attack for 3.
Okay. 16.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Play another Troll.
Yep.
And I will say go. You could have Lightning Bolted the Rook Egg. I would have been okay
I
with that.
could have, but that seems like such a worse play.
You wanting to make good plays.
Let's give him flying again and attack for 3.
Okay, I will be at 13.
Okay.
Things aren't going so well for me, chat.
Number 3, for good measure. Go ahead.
Wow. Untap. Draw. Well then. I will attack for 2.
Okay, go
Just
to
to
17.
say that I did. And, I'm going to bolt my Rook Egg.
Yep.
Rook Egg dies. Move to my end step. Get a Rook token. And say go.
Mountain Walk for 2.
Okay, I'm at 11.
And I'll follow up with an Iron Claw Orcs.
Okay,
Go ahead.
untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Mountain Walk over for 2.
I'm at 9.
Play a device.
I got 3 cards.
Go ahead.
Okay, draw. Huh. Well, I'm going to wheel.
Sounds good.
Right.
You got a wheel, a ball lightning, and a fireball.
Okay, you get I 2 discs and another Blood Moon. But I haven't played a land yet, so we'll see what happens. Land, and I guess I'll play a Soul Ring.
Okay.
5 cards. Go ahead.
Keep. Take
All right.
3. 14.
Yep.
Draw. Mountain. Let's go with another Vice.
Okay.
Let's get your Hoof Control.
And get the troll now. Okay.
And I'll swing with the lot.
All right. There's not some kind of weird restriction on the Iron Claw Orcs?
Only on his blocking. So
Only
if you
on his-
use the block, he can only block 1 power creatures.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I'll block the Iron Claw Orc.
Yep.
And I'll
5.
take 5. I'm at 4.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, untap. upkeep. 2 triggers on the stack. I've got 5 cards.
Yep.
I am going to I'm gonna bolt one of your Goblin Balloon Brigades.
Okay.
How many cards do you have, John?
I have 5.
Okay. I'm down to 4 cards when the trigger's resolve.
Okay.
All right. And I will draw. I will play another mountain. Ball lightning.
Okay.
Attack for 10.
Yep. I go to 4.
Earthquake for 2.
Okay. I give one of my goblins flying.
Yep. And you can go. Cards in hand?
I have 5 cards in hand.
Okay.
Go to 1.
Yeah.
Draw.
Kill me somehow.
Attack you.
Yeah, I got nothing.
And then
I go to
for
1.
land and fireball you for 3.
Okay. All right, I'm dead. That was close. That was closer than I thought it was going to be.
All right.
So I just got these tokens created for me. So I wanted to play with Rook Egg today so I could play the new tokens on stream. All right, chat. We didn't do so well that game, but we did better than I thought I was going to do. So. All right, let's see what we can pull out of the old site. Just a reminder what we're running today. And this is our sideboard. Alrighty, let's see what we can do with these cards here. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I appreciate it. You can see me live every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Play 3 rounds of Old School Magic. I am down a game in round 1. Oh, I should probably change that because it says round 3. My bad. My opponent is John, and he is a regular on the Tuesday night Gauntlets. So we've seen him before. Like me, he switches his decks up quite frequently. So I've never seen him play this mono red deck before, and of course with me playing a bunch of red cards as well, my Blood Moons were not as effective against him as they would be against other people, but they did something, but I don't know if they actually did much. With the fact that he had Ball Lightning, it actually made it so easier for him to cast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I will be on the play. I will mulligan. You keeping?
Yeah, I'm going to keep.
Okay. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I'll put this back. And I will play a mountain into a black vice, and I will say go.
Okay.
I get to bolt you. Yay.
That changes my starting play a little bit. Let's chain lightning, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So it brings you at 6 cards, right?
Correct.
Okay. Mountain. We'll play another vice and say go. So you take 4.
Yep. Draw.
Chat, this is probably the last turn he takes any damage, though.
Not that guy. Now I got me at least one more turn. Go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw. Factory. Upton Troll.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And take 2.
All right, puts you at 11.
Yep. Let's attack in.
I'll take it. 15.
Goblins.
Sure.
And goblins.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw. Attack for 2.
Okay. 9.
And I think it's worth it. I'll earthquake for 2.
Okay.
I'm at 13.
Yep. And 7.
7. You have 4 cards now?
3 cards.
3 cards. Okay. Go ahead. He's under the vice.
And Goblin King.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Choices, choices. 3 cards.
3 cards.
Activate the factory and attack.
A block.
Okay. Go ahead.
And
Pauline.
get one fruit.
Okay, that's 3-6 or 6-3?
3-6.
3-6. Okay.
Yep, and I gotta flip a coin if I block this.
Flip a coin if you block. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. All set?
Yep, go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Land. Ball lightning.
Yep.
Attack.
Now I actually have to block, so let's try.
Okay. And
Blocks on odd.
Blocks on odd, and evens it's unblocked.
Correct.
Right.
That's a 1.
Okay. And you can go.
Okay. Roll lightning.
Yep.
Attack.
Attack for 8. I'm at 5.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Not doing so well for the home team over here, chat. Cards in hand?
Just 1.
Okay. I'm going to Stone Ring the factory.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And you're at what for life total?
I'm at 5. Another ball lightning kills me.
No, I'm not, but I'm going to take it down to 1.
Okay. Seems good.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Well then. Go ahead.
All right. Go ahead.
Instead, bolt you.
Yep, go to 4.
Untap. Draw. Go.
Ice.
Okay. 3 cards.
Go ahead.
Draw. Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Rook egg.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Mountain Walking Goblin.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. 2 cards. Draw. Bolt your goblins with a flark.
Yep.
Stone Rain a mountain.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good.
Tap. Draw. Play a disc.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Gonna blow the disc now.
Yep.
And I will play an Earth Control.
Yep.
And then I will get a Rook. Go ahead.
All right.
He's hit bricks for like 7 turns in a row, chat. So.
Thank you.
Yep.
Go ahead.
But not enough. No cards, right?
No cards now.
Okay. Fly over for 4.
Yep.
Wow.
Oof. It was a rough choice whether or not to go for the fireball for 4 and take it to 1 or try and wait it out.
Yeah.
I figure if I take it down to 1, that opens up.
Opens a lot of options.
Yep. Means that if Wheel of Fortune, if I draw a lightning bolt, I can kill you. If I draw my Mountain Walker can kill you.
Yeah, all kinds of things.
Sorry about that. I forgot I was in the main channel if you heard that.
That's all right. Yeah. So we won that second game, chat. Yeah, so I get it. I understand the fireball. Chat's also talking about the fireball for not lethal. But
Yeah.
yes, just like you said, it opens up so many more options by doing it. I mean, you did end up drawing a Goblins of the Flarg, too. So
That's true.
yeah, I had the bolt, and I was considering bolting your face.
Yeah.
But again, it wouldn't have done me any good, because I still have to deal that extra point of damage.
Yep.
But, so you do end up for each 3/6. Being able to block the ball lightning, that was pretty sweet. All right. So, confession, I don't own any Goblins of the Flarg. So
And I'll play.
okay.
All right, I will keep.
I'll keep.
So that was a bolt.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Set. We'll go with Factory, Soul Ring, Vice. Use the other one to make Factory creature till end of turn.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. So you take one, right? One is better than 0.
Get that out. I'll bolt you again.
Okay. I
Go
see a
ahead.
theme. Recurring theme. Untap. Draw. Land.
Yep.
Rook egg.
Yep.
Go ahead.
3.
Sure. So it is
Go ahead.
3/6, right?
Yep.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Okay. Got anything?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Left and troll.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Bolt the troll.
Yeah, I figured.
Coming.
Yep.
Good.
Tap. Draw. Earthquake for 3.
Give my guy flying.
Yep. I'm at 11. Alright, so end step, I get a rook.
Yep.
You can go. How many cards do you have, John?
None in hand.
Okay.
Attack.
It's a 3/6, right?
Yep.
Block.
Bolt your thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Flying.
Yep.
Taps.
For 4.
Yep.
Yep. I'll go down to 7.
Go ahead.
Draw. One card.
One card.
Earthquake for 3.
Earthquake for 3. Can I give him flying?
Sure. Go to 4.
13.
And I will bolt you free.
Yep.
Go ahead. I'm pretty much dead here.
Flying.
Yeah. 3.
Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Vice.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Disc.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And you took one for the...
No, I'm still at 4.
Oh, okay. You have 4.
Had 4, drew a card, played a disc.
Got it.
Yep.
Flying.
2.
Mountain, go.
All right. Untap. Draw. Hammerheim.
Yep.
Ball lightning.
All right. Go down to 7.
End the turn, he goes away.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Flying.
Yep. I'll pop the disc.
Okay. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Ball lightning. Factory. Swings.
Yep.
Wow. Holy cow. Got there.
Yeah, I just flooded out there at the end.
Yeah. How many lands you playing?
22.
Oh. I'm playing like 16.
Yeah.
Something like that. Whoa. Wow, that was pretty good. Those were definitely some good games. You and I go back and forth so often. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we do. I'm more happy when I end up on the winning end, but not gonna lie. But on the edge of my seat for 2 of those games, down so low. Yeah. So obviously I bored out the Blood Moons because they're terrible against you.
Yep. As did I.
And then that game, I boarded out 2 Vices, and of course I have Vice in my opening hand, because why wouldn't I? But yeah, and one of the discs, because 4 is too many.
Yep. Yeah, I boarded out game 2. I boarded out 2 Vices against you as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then game 3, the Vices came back in, and the Blood Moon stayed out.
Yeah, and I keep on shuffling my tokens in. I'm glad that I put them in these clear sleeves, so that I know the difference. But yeah, I boarded in some shatters, and Alio piles aren't for you, but they'll work if I play them.
Yep, they do good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, my shatters, my Alio piles, and my falling stars.
Okay. Shatter is actually going to be pretty weak against this deck.
You have a couple of vices, so
I do have a couple of ices, but yeah,
yeah,
that's it. Yeah, that's basically what you're boarding them in
right.
for. Oh, and my lone Mishras.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Mishra's there. It's always
Yeah.
there. You always have to think about it in the back of your mind. But so it was definitely some fun games. I appreciate the games.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go get something to drink, and good luck next match, Rich.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, we got there, chat. We got there, and we got there in. Of course, it was not. It was a little bit of nerve-wracking, to say the least, because we got down so low against a deck that's running red and it's running so many aggressive cards. It's just he hit the lands and I didn't. I was able to close out because of my low land count, which is, it's a thing. It happens. And Frank, hi. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you joining the stream. And thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. To go in a blender, thank you for the follow. I missed that one, so thank you. But the deck is pretty aggressive, and we played against another aggressive deck. So this is what we're running today. And the reason that we're running this deck today is because of the fact that I got some new tokens. I got the artist I commissioned. Let me bring these up on the screen. So the artist that I commissioned these from told me on Saturday that they were ready, and I am definitely not disappointed in how they turned out. Now, and if any of you played the old game Chandelar, you'll recognize this one right here, because this was the inspiration for the tokens that I had her make for me. The art from Christopher Rush. He made this Ruck token for the Chandelar Microprose Magic video game. So I asked her to make me 5 tokens, one that was like this, and 4 that were inspired by it. So she also made me these, and it is absolutely amazing. A local artist, her name is Mallory Eckert, Eckert, and I loved the work that she did. Just like when I had a local artist paint my Juzam Jin statue, I had a local artist do these tokens for me because, supporting local artists is definitely an important thing to do, and I strongly recommend that everybody does it when they have the opportunity to do so. So, this is my regularly scheduled stream. I stream every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We play 3 rounds of old school Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night Gauntlet. And for information on the Northern Paladins, the Tuesday night Gauntlets, and Paladin Magic, you can go to northernpaladins.com. Alright, so I do have a couple of special streams coming up. I will guaranteed to be playing on September 19th for LobsterCon. There may be some other streams, either the 18th or the 20th, but I will be streaming my matches for the main event on September 19th. And then the Northern Paladin Spice Harvest is coming up Saturday, October 17th at noon Eastern, so I'll be streaming those as well. So, thank you all for joining the stream. I definitely appreciate it. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get a drink, use the restroom, probably grab a snack as well. So I appreciate everybody for joining me in the stream, and I'm hoping that you can stick around for a few more rounds of Old School Magic. We've got 2 more rounds of Old School Magic coming up, and then we'll see how I do, because I'm playing the aggressive deck. I can't always say that my deck is going to do as well as it did. That was a nail biter for that round, not going to lie, but we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the tournament goes. So right now I am 1-0, and I'll be taking a quick break, and I will be back in just a few moments. Stick around, please. Welcome back, everybody. I appreciate y'all sticking around. I needed to take that quick break. Um, so everybody is aware, if you do become a subscriber, you get subs get access to this cool wine glass emote that I just put in chat right now. From time to time, when it comes to the stream, I will have a drink, and if I do have an alcoholic beverage, my drink of choice is usually a dry red wine. So hence the reason we have the red wine glass there. So this is let's take a look at what we are playing today. So this is kind of like a mono red version of Troll Disco with rook eggs, elfin trolls, some ball lightnings. You know, it's a pretty aggressive deck. So yeah, I have 16 mana producing lands. So I was right, 15 of which produce red, and one Mishra's Factory, Ruby, Lotus, Chaos Orb, Soul Ring, Maze of Ith, 8 bolts, 4 discs, 4 ball lightnings, 4 black vices, 2 earthquakes, 4 stone rains, a fireball, Wheel of Fortune, 4 blood moons, 4 rook eggs, and 4 Uthin trolls. And then out of the sideboard we have, since I'm mono red, I have to deal with do mono red think. So red elemental blast could end up being our friend if we are playing against any of the blue decks. Flash fires if we play against white decks. Falling stars against creature decks, those came in. Shatters against artifacts. Aeolipile against other aggressive decks and against anything that has protection from red. And then white decks that are running Circle of Protection red, I have to have a colorless source of damage. So that's where Jade Statue is going to come in as well. So pretty basic concept. But I played control decks for a couple of weeks here on stream. And while I do like control decks, just I can't play control decks on stream all the time. Just it's one of those things. It's I just don't want to keep on playing control decks over and over again. It doesn't make for good viewing, I don't think. Well, I mean, for some people they might like it. But Merman FDL, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. My regularly scheduled stream is today. You are watching it right now. You can join me each week on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Round timer ended.
And, the round is over. Look at that. So don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. If you have a Twitch Prime account, I would love it if you could give me that Twitch Prime sub. That would be great. I do have some special streams coming up. I will be streaming my matches from LobsterCom on September 19th. There might be some streams going on the 18th and 20th as well. Who knows? We will find out. LobsterCom is a 3-day event. It is all kinds of fun, old school magic. Normally it's in person, but in the day and age that we live in now, in-person big events just don't happen anymore. The main event is September 19th, and I will be playing there. And then the Northern Paladin Spice Harvest, the Fall Spice Harvest, is Saturday, October 17th at noon Eastern. So I will be streaming my matches from that as well. If you need any information when it comes to Paladin Magic or the Northern Paladins, you can always go to northernpaladins.com. We use Eternal Central rules with some changes, kind of like modified Eternal Central. So Mind Twist, Library of Alexandria, and Strip Mine have been banned. Mishra's Factory, Workshop, Tabernacle, and Maze have been restricted to 1. So that is the basics for that. If you want to help support the stream, you can, not just for the subs, but by donating bits or installing the Sound Alerts extension and using your bits to add some things to the stream. So you can add some things like we did a good job and we won that one, so we might as well play the Final Fantasy Victory Fanfare. There we go. Yeah, yeah. So, it looked like the game was over there, but it wasn't.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Game over, man. Game over. So, yeah, all kinds of fun things going on there. So, with the round being over, the timer's over. Let me see what we've got going on. It looks like we do still have some, what do we got for matches that are still going? Okay, still waiting for, no, it looks like everybody is ready. So we're just waiting for our round 2 pairings. So that's good. I hope everybody's doing well. It's a nice Tuesday night here in Syracuse, New York. Representing the orange here with my Syracuse University sweatshirt. So once again, let's take a look at today's deck. All right, so I'm playing mono red today. So it's kind of like a Troll Disco deck, but without the black splash, no blue splash. We got rook eggs instead of sedge trolls. We've got Upton Troll, we got Blood Moon and Stone Rain to deal with lands, and then earthquakes and bolts and chain lightnings and fireball and all kinds of fun stuff. Wheel of Fortune and ball lightning, all kinds of goodies going on. So this is the sideboard that we are running today. So I'm hoping that everybody's having a good day here today. How's everybody doing today? Where's everybody from? I'm not even sure where everybody is from. Let me know. Let me know how things are in your neck of the woods. So my brother sent me a picture. My brother lives in California. My younger brother lives in California. And the other day it reached 123 degrees. And there's a picture, it's circulating the internet, of some street cones, the orange street cones, that it got so hot in California that the street cones were melting. It actually looked like street art, or maybe even some kind of video game. It looked fake, but it was actually really, really cool the way they looked. But yeah, 123 degrees. A couple of friends of mine that I play Friday the 13th with on Xbox, they live in Vegas, and it was in the 110, 115 degree range, so which is obviously pretty warm. But they say it's a dry heat. If you haven't been out there where there isn't the humidity that you have, like here in Syracuse, there's a lot of humidity when it's warm, so that's why we have that heat index where could be 90 degrees, but they say it feels like it's 115 because of the humidity. Out there, like in Vegas, you don't feel that humidity. It's weird. It's a little bit more comfortable with higher temperatures than it would be if you were out here. But whoops. So let's take a look once again. We'll show you today's deck. Mono red. I've run mono black on the stream before. So if I'm going to go with a mono color, I'm going to try something that I have not yet played. So this is my mono red deck. It's kind of like a Troll Disco deck. So here we go. Okay, so I will be playing against Aaron Dix. He is a paladin. He is a regular player of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. He is playing a red, blue, and black deck. And he swears that once he has straightened out his office space, that he will build a different deck. But he has straightened out that office space now. He sent pictures to the internet today, and it looks like there's Melee's having an issue. What are you doing, MTG Melee? But anyway, Aaron is running a red, blue, black deck. It's really good. It's really strong. We've played against it before. He's been running the same deck for a number of months now. Since I started playing on the Tuesday night Gauntlet. So we'll see what happens there. So this is going to be vintage. Vintage, no. I'm playing old school Magic, 93, 94. So we only use cards from 1993, 1994. And there is a banned and restricted list. You can use reprints as long as they had the original arts, the original card frame, and they are non-foil. Obviously, exceptions like Serendipity Freed, Plateau, things like that had some arts changed. You can go ahead and do that. So, no, I'm not playing vintage, but it is. I can't even say that it's similar to vintage because it really isn't. We're
round timer started.
Waiting for my opponent to show up, and MTG Melee is being silly. So, still waiting. I can't check in. I'm not sure what's going on with MTG Melee. I'm gonna just send a message real quick, everybody. Can't check in on me. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's having a good night. Appreciate everybody who has joined the stream. Yeah, I appreciate you joining the stream. Yeah, you might like it if you like vintage.
New pairing received.
Okay, new pairing received. So maybe I'm not playing against Aaron. We'll see in a minute, I guess. Yep, there we go. Okay, playing against Aaron, and I'm sure he will be here in just a moment. So let's get ready. Okay, so copy. And I'm sure he has it, but I'll send him the link anyway. He's been on the stream before, he knows, and we'll see. But let's wait a moment until we'll switch back, and then we'll show everybody. Again, this is the deck that I am running today for my Old School Magic 1993-94 deck. Mono red today. Last 2 weeks in a row I played some control decks to interesting results. So, and here he is. Aaron, welcome back to the stream.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going well. So you took pictures of your new office, and it looks absolutely amazing.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's really nice to play on a dedicated Magic space now.
Yeah. How long did it take you to straighten that area up?
I mean, between that and building the desk, it was the better part of my weekend.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, you didn't have to work at all this weekend?
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
I take every Friday off.
Oh.
And then, so this ended up being a 4-day weekend.
Oh, lucky
I
you.
really got to focus on my projects around the house.
Okay, you want to choose even or odd?
I'll take odd, please.
Okay. It is even. Woot! I want a die roll. I was talking about it with Twitch chat that I don't win die rolls very often. If they were keeping track, that it seems that, well, it should be 50-50, that I seem to win die rolls about 25% of the time. So.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you. Yeah, you too.
Thank you. All right. So we are in round 2. Thanks. Of course, Twitch chat has to comment about my my winter orb. Yes, I understand, Twitch chat. I do need to switch out my winter orb. I mean, my chaos orb. It will happen eventually. I am going to mulligan this because I can't cast anything with colorless lands. So.
My hand looks a lot worse. Now that the more I look at it, the worse it looks. But I'm going to keep it.
Okay, let's try this again. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, I'll keep this.
All right.
Alright. So I'm going to go with a mountain, lotus, red, ball lightning.
Sure.
Okay, take 6. Go ahead.
Well, that's a great start.
Yeah, for me.
This is the most underwhelming Black Vice ever.
3 cards. Yep.
Pass turn.
End step bolt you.
Oh, God. It hurts so bad.
Untap. Draw. Mountain. Go ahead.
All right.
2 cards. So this Hindatorok.
Yeah, right. Pass turn.
All right. We'll draw. Go ahead.
Another land.
Hippie?
Time Twister.
Twister. Outstanding.
Yeah, I know. It's not great.
Well, I mean, in theory, I could take a bunch of damage here.
In theory, you have 2 untapped mana, and I've seen a lot of red burn so far. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Live fast, take risks, kids.
Yep.
And pass turn.
End step. Take 6.
Oh, I'm gonna pop out of Discord because I just realized I was still in it.
Okay.
I'm in the maid channel here.
I'm still throwing 6 at your face during the end step, though.
Oh God. All right.
Okay, brings you to 5.
Yep.
Upkeep. Speaking of 5, I have 5 cards, so I will take a point.
Sure you
I'm
will.
at 19. I will draw.
Yep.
I will play a land. And then I will play a Blood Moon.
Yeah, sounds great.
Brew Tapcast, thank you very much for the raid. Holy cow, thank you very much. Guys, welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. We're playing some old school Magic here. My name is Rich. This is my stream. My opponent right now is Aaron Dix. He is a regular on the stream and a regular to this tournament. So you can go ahead, Aaron,
good.
with your mountains. Go ahead and do some things.
Will do.
Ball lightning
With
me?
all my mountain. Ball lightning.
Oh, wow, you are playing something different. Wow. That is awesome. Okay.
I promised changes to the deck, so
Yeah.
here's my change.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll chain lightning you.
Okay, I'm at 10. But you're at 5, huh? Okay, all set?
You're at 10 or 11?
I'm at 10.
Oh yeah, you took one from the vice. Yep.
Yep,
pass turn.
1 from the vice. Okay, untap. 4 cards, so no vice damage. Draw. I will say go.
All right.
Thank you, Brewtap. I appreciate it. Brewtapcast is ready to the stream. Yeah, we're playing some old school Magic, playing some pretty old school cards. It's awesome. My opponent is Aaron Dix. He is running a Sedge Troll now. So it's a 2/2 Sedge Troll. Sure.
That's right. It is a 2/2.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Pass turn.
All right,
I
end
hate your
step.
Blood Moon.
3 to your face.
Oh. Yep.
Untap. 4 cards. Draw. Land. And a Rook Egg.
Yeah.
And you can go. You're awfully greedy playing Ball Lightning in a 3-color deck. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I knew you were going to turn all my stuff into mountains.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. BTC Brew, thanks. I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, 3 mountains. Wheel.
Oh boy. Okay, 2 stone rains and a disc. 1,
I'm gonna
2,
discard 2 lands and a Psyblast.
5, 6, 7. 2 lands and a Psyblast, huh?
And
Mountain.
I'll throw 2 Chain Lightnings at your face.
Okay, so I will take 6. I'll go down to 4. Is that all you got? I'll block.
What's your life at?
4. I'm about to
Yeah.
take 3 on my upkeep. I block.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I go down to
Pass
1.
turn.
Go down to 1 on my upkeep. Draw. Play land. So, what can we do here? You have how many cards, Aaron?
You've only got to do 2 damage.
Yeah, I know.
I've got 5 cards.
You've got 5 cards. All right. Well, let's just get this over with. Ball lightning.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got there.
Oh. This is now the 3rd game that I have won at 1 life. I'm just letting you know. This is quite the trend because it is nerve-wracking. Chat. Have you played Burn before? Have you played a Burn Mirror before where you end up at 1 in 2 separate games? Because you know what? It doesn't feel good. But the W's feel good. So, wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy cow. So,
I got to surprise you with the ball lightning.
the
though.
ball
That was
lightning
good.
was amazing. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be upset with that because that was pretty freaking sweet. So, yeah. Twitch says the butt clench is real, which is absolutely true. 100%.
I wanted 1 more damage out of that hand.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where are we going here?
Oh,
I love the aggro on aggro.
yep.
I promised I would make some changes to this deck soon, so I
No complaints.
I made a couple tweaks.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I like seeing the ball lightning out of there, and that was actually pretty fun. Like I said, pretty freaking greedy, but still pretty fun. So. One, two.
Take that out. Fit those 2. That ought to work.
Whew. Well, hope everybody's enjoying the stream. I'm up a game with my mono red deck against Aaron in his greedy AF 3-color deck. But hey,
It's
that was
not
awesome.
greedy in a no strip mine format.
Well, you weren't casting those ball lightnings without my help, though. Yes. So, wow. Okay. So, appreciate everybody joining the stream. This is my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic starting at 8 p.m. Eastern every single Tuesday night here on Twitch. Part of the Northern Paladin Tuesday night Gauntlet. For For more information on the Northern Paladins or on the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, go to northernpaladins.com. All right. And I appreciate all the new follows. I appreciate the raid. And if you guys do have an extra Twitch Prime sub, I would definitely appreciate those because those help the stream as well. And I've got some new rewards for channel points so that they can be turned in. Maybe he runs his own Blood Moons as tech. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that.
So, I have been really wanting to run a version of this deck with Blood Moons. That's not a joke. I really have been wanting to. So, the deck that you're used to seeing, this is just a minor tweak to it. But coming soon, expect some Blood Moon shenanigans.
Nice. I just figured, I was originally going to run like red and green or red and blue. It's like, okay, I run the blue power all the time, so I'm not going to force blue into this deck, which it wouldn't be much to force in, but whatever. So it's like, okay. And then the more I got thinking about it, it's like, I think I'm going to go mono red. But I wanted to do some cute things with the Rook Egg, like maybe Bloodlust or False Orders.
Oh, yeah.
False Orders would have been a fun one, but all right. So anyway, you're keeping?
I am keeping.
I am keeping also.
And I'll lead off with the City of Brass and pass turn.
All right. Oh, draw. Mountain, Soul Ring. Go ahead.
Sounds good. I'll play a Hammerheim.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Lands. Uthden Troll. Go ahead.
I'm thinking actually on the troll. I'm gonna counter the troll.
Okay, so you're taking a point to counter the troll.
I'm taking a point.
Seems good. Go ahead.
I'm taking another point.
Okay.
Sedge troll.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Bolt the Troll.
Oh, God, got them both. All right.
Go ahead.
Got some mountains.
All right, so I helped him, so now he's got his triple red for his his ball lightnings there, chat. What are we going to do?
Pass turn.
Ooh, all right, untap. Draw. Well, I don't think he'll be expecting this. Jade Statue.
Jade Statue?
Yep.
Sheesh. What does Jade Statue do again?
It's for 2 mana. I can make it an artifact creature that is a 3/6. Can only activate it during combat. It's only a creature during combat also. So go ahead. Although this pales in comparison to the Yidwin Efreet that John Tashida was running last round. So
Nice.
which is also a 3/6.
All right. My turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's another mountain. Pass turn.
All right, cards in hand.
4 cards in hand.
Okay, untap. Draw. Move into combat. Activate the statue and attack for 3.
Remind me, he's a 3...
3/6.
3/6? Ooh.
3/6.
All right.
That Buddha has got the big old booty.
Yikes.
And then I'll be done after that.
All right. Mountain.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Move into combat. Activate and swing.
Take a 3.
And you can go.
I bolt you.
Okay, I will take it. All right, 17.
And then I wheel.
I'll respond by bolting you.
Ew, gross.
Yeah. And then I will get rid of 2 Ball Lightnings, Lift and Troll, another Blood Moon, and a Disc.
Okay, all right. That seems all right. I get rid of a Serendib, a Freet, Time Walk, and a Sulkanar.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. I'll play Mountain.
Yep. Hey, they don't do damage to you.
I think I actually already played a land. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'll play a Ruby.
Yep.
And Ball Lightning.
Ball Lightning. Resolve.
Swing 6.
Okay, I'll take 6. I'm at 11. All set?
Yep.
All right, untap. So you're at 9?
I am at 9.
Okay. Draw. Move into combat, activate the Buddha, and swing for 3.
Take it.
And then show you 2 Chain Lightnings.
Ooh, you got me.
Wow. I wasn't at 1 that time. Yeah, not having the Ball Lightning, I obviously could have done something earlier. But didn't have that red land. But, yeah, so I boarded in the Aliopiles and the Buddhas against you.
I sideboarded in the Blue Blasts and sideboarded out a Mountain and an Earthquake. So this week, I took out all the discard, the black discard.
And
okay. It let me use the swamps for mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got rid of some swamps, put in some more mountains, and ran the Ball Lightnings because I love that card.
Yeah.
So
I do too.
I know. I don't feel bad losing to Ball Lightning.
Ball Lightning is just a sweet card. So my Ball Lightnings I got from Star City is damaged. They are far from damaged.
Yeah. I met my wife on 6/1, so I don't want to say that I can always remember what day I've met with my wife because of Ball Lightning, but I can always remember what day I met my wife because of Ball Lightning.
That's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Any kind of reminder that we need for our wives, right?
It's one of my favorite cards.
Yeah. So
Rich, thanks so much for the games.
I appreciate the games, man. They were fun.
Always.
So
have a great night.
Yep, you too. Thanks for joining the stream.
Absolutely, buddy.
Yep. And with that, chat, we go to 2-0. So we have not been there in a while, but we are now 2-0. Appreciate everybody joining the stream today, and we are playing some fun cards here. So let's take a look at today's deck, shall we? All right, so this is the deck I'm running. Mono red, all kinds of aggro going on, but we got some fun stuff going on with the Uthden Trolls, and I really wanted to play with the Rook Eggs today because of the new tokens that I had made, the new Rook tokens. So this is the deck that I am running, and here are the sideboard cards, of course. And you know, when you're running mono red, you just have to do mono red things, and sometimes you have to do things like you know, run those red elemental blasts. So for those who are new to the stream, that is not a proxy. That falling star in my sideboard is actually an artist proof with that was artwork that was done by Dan Frazier. So he sketched some new artwork on the back, and that is what we have there. And artist proofs are allowed in old school Magic. So you know, it's a pretty cool thing to have. Artist proofs are a nice little thing, and I do have a couple other ones in the deck. So the foreign black border Mistress Factory that I have, that are signed by both artists, both the folios. That is an artist proof. And the one signed mountain that's right there on the bottom, that is also an artist proof. Neither one of them have any sketches on the back. I don't do sketches on the back of my cards most of the time. I prefer to have my proofs have no sketches on them. That's just me. That's personal opinion. That is just my taste, what I like. But I couldn't pass up that falling star because that was definitely one heck of a deal. So I appreciate everybody joining the stream today. We do have one more round of Old School Magic coming up. So please stick around for that. All right, this is my regularly scheduled stream. If you're new to the stream, welcome. I appreciate it. You can join me every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So don't forget to follow. Turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. And if you have one of those Twitch Prime subs, please, by all means, throw it my way. I definitely would appreciate that. So, do have a couple of special streams coming up here soon. One, I will be streaming my matches from LobsterCom. The main event is September 19th. It is a Saturday. It is possible they do some streams on the 18th or the 20th related to LobsterCom, but I do not know yet. So we will see. But I will be streaming all of my matches for LobsterCom, and then when my matches are done, what I'll end up doing is the same thing that I did for MobsterCom. I'll probably bring the mainstream up on screen as well. So another big event coming up in October is the Northern Paladins Fall Spice Harvest, and that is Saturday, October 17th. That'll be at noon Eastern, and I'm looking forward to that. So for any information on the Northern Paladins or Paladin Magic, just go to northernpaladins.com. There's all kinds of things there. Hall of Heroes is there also. You see my name in the Hall of Heroes a few times. Sometimes as a noble challenger when I go 2-1, and other times I am the Gauntlet champion. I don't always go 2-1 or 3-0, or sometimes I go 0-3 and 1-2. That's part of Old School Magic. I'm playing a spicy brew today. Last couple of weeks I played some control decks, so I decided to switch it up and do something a little more aggressive, but I also wanted to play Rook Eggs. And the reason I wanted to play Rook Egg is because of the fact that I got some really sweet new tokens that were created by a local artist named Mallory Eckert. So let me throw those tokens up on the stream. Here they are. All right, so this token here is based on the artwork by Christopher Rush that was in the game Chandelar, the 1997 Microprose Magic video game. And then these other 4 are just her take on the same thing. So yeah, I think she did an excellent job, and I wanted to show these off on stream. What better way to show them off on stream than to play Rook Egg, right? So I appreciate everybody who is here. I'm going to take another break. My wife and kid have just got home, and so I'm going to take a break before we play round 3. Looks like we got a few minutes left still, and then we'll play another round. So please stick around, and I will be back. Yeah, I really like that music. It is pretty cool. So appreciate everybody who's stuck around in here. So my wife and son just got home, and my wife tries to make it a point to do some errands and things on nights that I stream. So one thing that she did today is that she got me a present while we were away, and it is a Hallmark keepsake. It is a NES controller Christmas tree ornament. So I have an awesome wife. If you guys ever have the chance to meet her, you will also understand that she is awesome, and she bought me this really cool thing. So if you couldn't tell by the background display that is behind me, that I like retro video games. Actually, before the stream today, I was playing Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy on NES. Started playing that again a couple days ago. So over my shoulder here, this is actually the overworld map for the original Final Fantasy. Down here, it's hard to see, but that is the map for the original Metal Gear for NES. And then I got some cool things behind me with, we've got the Tetris blocks, we've got two different Rob the Robot amiibos, and then above my head, well, behind my head, you got the right here, this way. That's artwork from The Legend of Zelda that was in the original Legend of Zelda manual. I've got a Zelda sword. Hard to see because of the glare, but there's two Funko Pop vinyls there that are of the 8-bit versions of Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees. Got a couple of Magic Pop vinyls as well. You see Edna Mode back behind there, all kinds of nerdy stuff, all kinds of fun stuff. But that's not why you're here. Again, let's take a look at this is the pile of cards that we are running today. Contra Time, yeah. So it's funny that you mentioned Contra Time, Thornley, because there was a Contra collection that was on sale for like $4.99. So I made sure that I downloaded that. And the Castlevania collection was on sale for $4.99, so I downloaded that as well. It's nice things. But I have an NES Classic, so I was playing the original Final Fantasy on that. But this is the mono red deck that we are running today. Pretty aggressive, but I wanted to run a deck with Rook Egg in it. So I went with this. I figured I don't own any Diamond Valleys. So I had Diamond Valleys. I had two Diamond Valleys about a year and a half ago, but I didn't think that I would ever want to run them. Lo and behold, I have a Rook Egg deck, and now I kind of do want to run them. But I don't own Diamond Valley, so I had to come up with ways to kill my own Rook Egg. So that's why we've got, Earthquakes in there, and then Chain Lightning is really good, because what you do is you Chain Lightning your own Rook Egg, and then since you are the controller, you get to throw the chain again. So if I've got 3 mana up, which I should have because I have Rook Egg cost 4, then I can pay 1 to chain the Rook Egg, and then pay 2 to throw the chain somewhere else. And if my opponent doesn't have red cards, doesn't have ways to cast, to fling it back at me, then, we're good. So, for 3 mana, I get my 4/4 flyer and whatnot. But here's the sideboard cards that we are running today. I'm running mono red, so a necessity is, of course, the red elemental blasts, so I am running 4 of them. 1 copy of Flash Fires against people running planes. 2 copies of Falling Star. Now, that is not a proxy. The Northern Paladins allow for proxies in their events, however, that is not a proxy. It is an artist proof. So it is a Fallen Star. Sorry, I said Dan Frazier and I meant Douglas Schuler. So please forgive me, everybody. Not that Douglas Schuler or Dan Frazier are watching this, but I do apologize to both of you for making that mistake. But anyway, that is an artist proof of Falling Star. It is signed on the front and then has a redo of the art on the back that was done by Douglas Schuler. I've got 3 copies of Shatter. 3 copies of Jade Statue. Those are illustrated by Dan Frazier, and those are signed. And then 2 Alio piles as well. Not that Repentant Blacksmith sees much play, but just in case. Plus, COP Red is a thing, so having some colorless sources of damage is definitely not going to be a bad thing. So, again, appreciate everybody who is here in the stream, and we are playing the Mono Red deck today. This is part of the Northern Paladins Tuesday Night Gauntlet. For more information when it comes to Paladin Magic, you can go to northernpaladins.com. Paladin Magic is, kind of like a modified version of Eternal Central rules. So eternalcentral.com for those interested there. But of course, there we have Mind Twist, Library of Alexandria, and Strip Mine are all banned. Mishra's Factory and Workshop, along with Tabernacle and Mazavith, are all restricted. So it opens up some design space, but that means that when we have a big event, it should be pretty interesting. Speaking of, the Northern Paladins Fall Spice Harvest is coming, and that is Saturday, October 17th. That'll be at noon Eastern, 11 Central. I will be streaming my matches from there. Another big event that is coming up is LobsterCon. LobsterCon is a 3-day event, September 18th, 19th, and 20th. The main event is September 19th, so I will definitely be streaming my matches for the main event on Saturday, September 19th. I may be doing streams on the 18th and 20th as well. Obviously, if I do make the top 8, which is the 20th, I will be streaming them live, and there should be some other goodness going on as well. You are watching my regularly scheduled stream. I stream 3 rounds of Old School Magic each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Please don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications, and if you have a Twitch Prime sub available, please consider giving it to me if you like what you see. And that would be, that would be awesome. I would definitely appreciate it. So let me check in and see what we got going on with the pairings. So, I don't think I reported. That was my problem. Okay. Helps if I report. So don't be a jerk like I was. Make sure you report your matches. All right. So I cannot see any pairings because MTG Melee is being kind of silly. All right. So it looks like there is still a couple of tables that are playing. And it looks like we are pretty darn close to time being done in the round. So just a couple more minutes. Hope everybody's having a good day here today. It's a great night here in Syracuse, New York. It is September 8th. It is about 9:45. So thank you for taking the time out of your evening to watch me stream my 3 rounds of Old School Magic. And again, this is the Mono Red deck that I am running today. Now, round 1, the Blood Moon wasn't great. Round 2, it was really, really good. Both times, my opponents were running Ball Lightning, same as me. And both times that I played Blood Moon, my opponent was able to cast a Ball Lightning with my help. That's not a normal thing. It's not a normal thing in Old School Magic, and it's definitely not a normal thing in Paladin Magic, but here we are. So I wanted to run a deck with Rook Egg because I got some sweet new Rook tokens from a local artist. Her name is Mallory Eckert. So I decided that I wanted to run... I went with like a Disco Troll deck, kind of, sort of. I don't own Diamond Valley, so I need ways to get rid of the Rook Eggs so that I can throw down these sweet new tokens. So yeah, that's so we've got the Chain Lightnings, which was nice about Chain Lightning is if you got another 2 mana, you chain your own Rook Egg, it takes lethal damage, and then you can since you control the creature that was chained, you get to chain it back somewhere else. So 1 mana to hit the Rook Egg, 2 mana to throw it at your opponent's face or their creature or whatever, and then you get your 4/4 flyer when the Rook Egg dies, which is all kinds of awesome. And then, fun things like ball lightning. Like, I don't get to play ball lightning very often. So, I figured I might as well put that in there. And then you've got things like Earthquake and Never Nero's Disc that can kill the rook egg for me. And when the rook egg dies, I get that 4/4 flyer, which is all kinds of fun. And here are the sideboard cards that we are running today. So we're having fun. We're playing some games, and we're playing old school Magic. So I appreciate everybody who is watching the stream. Appreciate you joining me. So the cool music that I play in between rounds or at the beginning of the stream, that all came from patrickdartega.com. So if you are going to run things in your own stream or whatnot, you need to make sure that you're looking for things that are royalty free. And this is what I came up with. This is what I found. It is very, very fitting for someone like me who likes the retro games and things like that. Yeah, this ornament is just really, really cool. And yeah, that's definitely going to find a spot on our Christmas tree this year. So yeah, we are. I'm liking the retro video games. It's like I was playing my NES Classic earlier today. I might even play it some more after the event is done. We will see. So, so I'm hoping everybody's having a good night. I have set up some new things for channel points, so people can use the channel points for things like highlighting a message. They can ask me anything. What game are you playing on the NES Classic? Playing the original Final Fantasy right now. Just went back to that. Started playing it yesterday, right? Yesterday was Monday. Yeah, I did my fantasy football draft yesterday, and before my wife and kid got home, I played my. I decided to hook up the NES Classic to my television, and we started playing the original Final Fantasy. Okay, so did you go crazy, dude? Like 4 red fighters, 4 white mage? No. Okay, so back in the day, I was the video game guy, and I have done those crazy challenges before it was the cool thing to do, because I had to challenge myself in other ways. So I've actually beaten the game with a solo black mage, and it was very, very time consuming, very tedious, very hard. I don't recommend anybody does that, but it is a lot of issues. So my party right now is a fighter, a thief, a black belt, and a red mage. Now I just going through the Earth Cave. For those who are familiar with the game, I am at level 19. My black belt is super ridiculous because that's what happens. You unequip your black belt and he fights bare-knuckled, and doesn't wear any kind of armor, and he is just super, super good. And the best thing is that by having the fighter and the thief and the red mage, I actually put the black belt as in the 4th position. And by putting the black belt in the 4th position, he doesn't die as frequently, because being in the 4th position, he gets targeted less often. So he beats the heck out of it. I should stream that too. I don't know how to hook up my NES Classic so that I could stream that. So I might consider doing something, some retro games streams at some point in time. I don't have a capture card. It is a low priority right now. I'm still out of work. Hopefully that changes in the next couple of weeks. But we'll see what happens. I have considered doing a second stream each week and streaming some games of Chandelar, the old Magic Micro Prose video game. It is really, really fun to play. And each time that I start playing it, I get like sucked into the game for hours at a time. So I consider doing streams of that. But I will see what happens when it comes to work. And perhaps I'll do a weekend stream, maybe Saturday during the day or something along those lines on a somewhat regular basis. Or maybe it'll be another evening stream. Who knows? But we'll see. But there are a lot of streamers out there who stream retro video games. And there are some streamers who stream old school Magic as well. One thing I like about the Tuesday Night Gauntlet is that it's a regularly scheduled tournament. And being a tournament, you can count on the fact that at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, that I'll be on stream.
Round timer ended.
Round timer ended. All right, so it looks like we're going to be starting some Magic here pretty soon. But having that consistency, I think, is important when it comes to a stream. And, I'm a small streamer. I've got 225 followers. Megatron the 11th, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Speaking of. And, I'm a small streamer. And I stream one day a week. When I can, I stream, these other events. Would I love to make this my job? Absolutely. I'm not at that point yet, but I want some consistency. And the way things have gone with coronavirus, COVID, things like that, I think that this has helped me keep my sanity a little bit. Another thing that I've done is I joined a Friday the 13th video game league on the Xbox. Friday the 13th is a asymmetrical video game, 7 people against one being Jason Voorhees, and then you play as the 7 counselors as well, and you try to either kill Jason, which is really, really hard, or you try to do things to escape, like fix some cars, or call the cops, or get away in a boat, or the hardest thing to do is to survive the night, and not die to Jason in a 20-minute match. So, I do those as well. I don't stream those as well. I'm not very good at the Friday the 13th game, so, but I have fun playing. But once again, we'll take a look at the deck that we are running. This is my mono red deck. It is pretty aggressive, but it does have some fun. Does have some fun things going on. And I do not yet have an opponent for round 3, but it looks like almost all the matches in round 2 have been reported. They called the time in the round. Got there with a sideboard Shivan against Blood Moon a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that was that's definitely a way to go. Sometimes if you're expecting Blood Moon. But not everybody does expect to see a Blood Moon. And it doesn't see play all that much in Paladin Magic. I play on Xbox Friday the 13th. The only I don't use my computer for video games, really. Obviously I use it for these streamings, and it's the only way to play Chandelar. But I don't use my computer for streaming. I have game consoles for that. So I play on Xbox. So I have Xbox Live Gold, and I have Game Pass Ultimate, things like that. So I've been playing a lot of Fallout 76 recently, Friday the 13th. Played a couple of other games as well. Final Fantasy VII, the original, is available on Game Pass. But to be honest, Final Fantasy VII is like not even in my top 5 all-time of Final Fantasy games. So there isn't a lot of nostalgia for the Final Fantasy VII for me, but it's because of the fact that I started at the original. So Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 6, which was Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo, those are definitely up there. So my all-time favorite is Final Fantasy 6, followed by Final Fantasy 2, then the original Final Fantasy. If you haven't played the original Final Fantasy 2, like the original second Final Fantasy, it was an extremely interesting game. You had to actually learn words in the game, and by learning those words, you use those words to create conversations and progress through. And it had a different combat style than a different kind of style of leveling up than most games at the time. And if you played Elder Scrolls games, then it's really similar to that. So the more you attack, the more your attack levels up. The more you take damage, the more your defense goes up. The more you use spells, the more your intelligence goes up and your spellcasting goes up. And that was the original second Final Fantasy that was only released in Japan. So that was a really, really good game. It's on the Game Boy Advance card, Dawn of Souls. So it's Final Fantasy 1 and 2. So if you haven't tried it, I strongly suggest those. You can get it on PlayStation 1, which, if you were not aware, all PlayStation 3s are backwards compatible to play PlayStation 1 games. So if you get Final Fantasy Origins, you can play Final Fantasy 1 and 2 on your PS3. So I definitely recommend you try playing Final Fantasy 2, the original Final Fantasy 2. Not the Final Fantasy 2 that is on Super Nintendo, which is Final Fantasy 4. All right. Final Fantasy 3, the one chronologically that was number 3, not the 3 over here or in the US. That was number 6. Final Fantasy 3 was not something that I enjoyed very much. I did play through Final Fantasy 7. I got it for 99 cents way back at my local game store, and I ended up playing that. It was a good game. It was okay when it comes to certain things. It was long and much longer than it needed to be, I think. And, not going to lie, when Aerith died, that was definitely heartbreaking. I didn't know about it, but Cecil and Rose were in Final Fantasy 2 on the Super Nintendo, which is chronologically Final Fantasy 4. So, yeah. Final Fantasy 10 I really, really liked, and it gets a bad rap, and I don't know why. I never played through Final Fantasy 10 Part 2. I probably logged about 15 or 20 hours in that. But Final Fantasy 10, I played a lot of hours. I have the remake for the HD remake for PS4 of Final Fantasy 10 and 10 Part 2. I really liked playing Blitzball, which was fun. And then they changed that in Final Fantasy 10 Part 2. Final Fantasy 11 was online only. I did not play that. I played a lot of Final Fantasy 12. I got stuck in a certain spot. I didn't know what to do. Couldn't figure it out. I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to use strategy guides or anything like that. So I gave up on Final Fantasy 12 for a while. Then went back to it, started back from scratch, and then ended up getting stuck in the same spot again. So I was really, really upset with that. So, it is what it is. But, what are you going to do there? So, that's our little trip down memory lane for video games for right now. Let's see what we got going on. Do we have a pairing yet? No, we're still waiting for round 2, maybe. I'm not sure, because the timer went up, so I'm not sure what we're doing. But I'm going to take another quick break, go to the bathroom real quick, and hopefully we'll have the next pairing up here pretty shortly. So you guys stick around. You can listen to the sweet 8-bit music, and I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Appreciate everybody who has stuck around for the stream. All of the matches have been reported, and we should be getting our new pairing here in just a moment. If you haven't seen it already, haven't seen it in action, this is the deck that I am running today. Mono red, kind of like a control-ish build, kind of aggro-ish. I don't know what to call it. But mono red rook egg control, rook egg disco, I'm not sure. But so that's where I started, was with the rook eggs, because I got my sweet new rook tokens. And then I thought about how do I kill the rook egg? It's like, well, obviously earthquake is something that I considered. But, you know, and then I thought about the synergies with chain lightning. Now, I don't own any diamond valleys, and I don't have any nice proxies of them either. So that went out the window. It's like, okay, well, chain lightning. So if I'm going to play chain lightning, I've got to play lightning bolt as well. All right, and then well, what other ways can I do it? Or earthquake can do it. So well, disc can do it as well. So then I started running down the path of you know, a mono red troll disco type deck, and this is what I came up with. I figure I can control the board with Blood Moon and Stone Range, control the lands that are on the table, make it harder for my opponent to cast their spells, so those Black Vices can do some damage, and then you know, Ball Lightnings and maybe a rook, a 4/4 flying rook token can end up finishing things off for me. So that's what I did, and I'm 2-0 so far. But you know, I had a couple of nail biters for games, and you know, we'll see how this final round goes, because you know, there are no guarantees in Magic, so we'll have to see what happens. And you know, we're at the mercy of the Magic gods, and variance is definitely a thing. You know, I mean, think about it. How often would you cast a Blood Moon against a 3-color deck, and it made it easier for my opponent to play with his
New pairing
his
received.
own Ball Lightning? You know, I mean, that was pretty. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but you know, so it looks like I am playing against Daniel Seidel, and I don't know if I have played against Daniel in the past. So I am going to send him the link. And oh, there he is. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I don't think we've had the opportunity to play against each other before.
Yeah, this is only the second one of these I've played in, so.
Okay. Hope you're having a good time.
Yeah, I am having a good time.
All right. So, Daniel, where are you from?
Iowa.
Iowa? Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm in Syracuse, New York. I play every Tuesday night. I've been doing it for a few months here since the pandemic started. So, have a good time. So we are going to we're streaming live. So I appreciate you playing these games against me, and let's hope that we can have some good games, so that
Yeah,
we
I
can
think
create some
we'll
good
have
content.
some different games probably anyway.
Okay. All right. So are you 2-0?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Cut my deck. Would you like to choose even or odd?
Odd.
Okay. Odd it is.
I will take the draw.
Oh, you'll take the draw. Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. So I will play first. Good luck, sir.
Good luck to you too.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, actually decideboarded. Yep. All right.
I have to mulligan. You know, chat, I do not know what my opponent is playing, but the fact that he said that he's taking the draw, and he is commented about interesting games, I am excited to play. So.
I'll keep.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say interesting. I just said different.
Different.
Unique.
Yep, different games. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put one back.
All right.
And I will play a mountain and say go.
I will. I'll play a Plains Ivory Tower.
Plains Ivory Tower. Okay, so you have 6 cards?
Yep.
Okay. Draw. Mountain. Go ahead.
All right. So.
You're at 22.
Yep. Turn.
I'm going to throw a life total up here so that I can see it too.
Sure. I'll play City of Brass. Go ahead.
Okay. So 6 cards still, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Draw. I will play a land, and I'm going to Stone Rain your plains.
Fair enough.
And you can go.
I will gain a couple life up to 24. Draw
Okay.
turn. Forest Ivory Tower.
Oh, okay.
5 cards. Go ahead.
All right. 5 cards. Draw. I'm going to mitigate one of them by casting a Black Vice.
Fair enough.
All right. Go ahead.
So that just cancels out, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So I'll gain 1.
Yep.
25.
25.
Draw for turn. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. There's something. Earth Troll. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take a damage to disenchant your Black Vice.
Okay. He goes down to 24.
24, but then I'll go up to 26.
Okay. And you have how many cards? You have 5?
So 5, yeah.
Okay.
Draw for turn. You are tapped out, so
Correct.
I'll just bolt him.
Oh, okay. So you take a point down to 25.
Go ahead.
Okay. And you're at 5 cards again?
Yep.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Mountain. Never Disc.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I'll go to 27.
Okay.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll play land. Rainbow.
Rainbow Veil. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'm going to blow the disc.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to cast a ball lightning and swing.
Yeah, 21.
Alrighty. And then I will say go.
Draw for turn. Land tax.
Land tax. Yep.
20.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Alright, untap. Draw. How many cards are in your hand?
5.
5. Never Disc.
Fair enough.
Go ahead.
Trigger land tax.
Sure.
I'll get 2 plains and a mountain.
Okay.
Disc is really good against me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Cards in hand.
3.
I'll play Mox Ruby.
Okay.
And winds of change.
Okay. We've got 3. How many do you have?
I've got 7.
Okay. So I will shuffle my 3 in and draw 3. And my opponent gets his 7. So that's what's good about that combo there, chat, is he searched out the lands, did not play them, and then turns them into other cards.
Yep, I get to turn my fake ancestral every turn into real cards. Alright. Go ahead.
Alright, untap. Draw. I'm going to play a land.
Sure.
And a Lotus.
Yeah.
You have 7 cards, correct?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to crack the Lotus for red. And 1. For cast a Rook Egg.
Yeah.
I'm going to blow the disc now.
So Rook Egg is if it...
At end of turn, I'll get a 4/4 flying Rook token.
Is it just if it dies?
Yes, if it dies.
So it has to go to the graveyard.
Correct. So you can Swords it right now.
Yeah. I will.
Okay.
19. And it's a 0, so you don't
Yep.
gain any.
Correct.
Catch.
Okay. But you lose your Mox as well.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay. And then Blood Moon.
Sure.
And you can go.
Draw. Go ahead.
Cards in hand?
7.
7. Okay. Draw. Black Vice.
Yeah.
Black Vice.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll bolt you.
Okay.
17.
Yep.
And I take 2.
You
Or
take
4 and-
4, right?
Yeah.
You have 6 cards?
Yeah.
So you take 2 and 2. You take
Yep,
4.
yep.
Bring it down to 15.
15. Draw for turn. I'll play Plains.
Okay.
And I'll play Felden's Cane.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And you have how many cards now? 4?
5.
5. Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to cast an Uthden Troll.
Sure.
And you can go.
I'm gonna Swords him.
Okay. I will gain 2.
19.
Yep.
I have 4 cards.
Okay.
Take nothing. Draw for turn. I'll play land tax.
Chat, I have a Blood Moon on the table, so his City of Brass is just a mountain. So he doesn't take damage from that. Land tax. Okay.
Let's see. You have 5 lands.
Mm-hmm.
So also with Black Vice and land tax, they both trigger during my upkeep.
Active play. You're active player, so your stuff goes on the stack.
Yeah.
And then I'm non-active player, and my stuff goes on the stack. My stuff
Yep.
will resolve first.
Yep.
Yep. So, and then you
Just
can tax.
Then I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Okay, so I take no damage, and then I'll index. I get planes, no. And draw for turn. play a land tax. Play a Mox Emerald. Go ahead.
All right. Draw. You have how many cards?
6.
6. I'm going to play another Blood Moon.
Sure.
And I will say go.
You have how many cards?
4.
Okay. So in response to your Black Vice triggers, I'm going to disenchant one of your Black Vices.
Okay. How many cards do you have now?
So now I'll have 5, so I'll take
Okay.
2.
So yeah, you take 2. Bring it down to 13.
Both of the triggers will still resolve. And then I have to think about this. I'm not gonna land tax. I'm just gonna draw.
Okay.
That's interesting. Huh. That is interesting. I'm at 13.
You are at 13.
I'll play a land. No Armageddon.
You're playing a land, then casting Armageddon.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cards in hand?
4.
4. Okay. Draw for turn. I'll say go.
So don't take any damage. I'm gonna land tax.
How are you going to land tax? I don't have any lands on the table.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Good point. Just draw for turn. Go.
Draw. Go ahead.
I take a damage. 12. And draw. Play a Library of Lang.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. Go ahead.
With 11. Draw. Play a mountain. And play Sylvan Library.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I will draw. Play a mountain. I will chain lightning you.
Sure. 8.
You have how many cards?
4.
4?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, no damage from Black Vice. Let me look at my graveyard real quick. I'm gonna pop my Felden's Cane during my upkeep.
Okay.
So shuffle my graveyard back in. And Felden's Cane exiles. Okay. Sylvan. So
Yeah.
draw 3. Okay. I'm not going to take any damage, so leave 2 on top.
You sure? I'm okay with it.
Yeah, pretty sure.
You could draw all 3 of them if you wanted.
I could. I'm going to play an Ivory Tower, though.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cards in hand?
4.
4. Okay. Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Okay, 4 cards. So Sylvan. not taking any damage.
Yep.
I'll play a plains.
Sure.
Go.
End step bolt you.
5.
And you have 4 cards?
Yep.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Chain lightning.
Sure.
Two. Go ahead.
I'll disenchant your black voice.
Okay. And you have how many cards?
3.
3. Okay.
Sylvan. Not taking any damage, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play land and get.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go.
Go ahead.
Moved on my end step.
Yep.
8 cards. I'll discard a disc. Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. Now I have 5 cards.
What was that?
Now I have 5 cards.
Okay.
On my turn, so.
Move to my end step.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, so I gain 1 up to 3.
Yep.
That. Go ahead.
Mountain. Go ahead.
All right, so upkeep. I'll resolve the land tax triggers first.
Yep.
I'll just get 3 plains and 3 mountains.
Sure.
And then Ivory Tower will trigger. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards.
Okay.
So I'll go up to 11.
Yep.
Then library. I'll just keep this. I'll play a Mox Pearl. I'll play another land tax.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Draw. Hammerheim. Go ahead.
All right. I'll resolve the land tax triggers first.
Yep.
Mountain, Plains, Forest. And that's all I have. Yep. So I gain. So those 4 and then 11. So I'll go up to 22.
22.
Yep. And then I'll resolve library. Not taking any damage. I'll play a mountain. Go ahead.
Draw. Land. Cards in your hand.
15.
15 cards in hand, huh?
Yep.
Wheel of Fortune.
Response. I'm going to bolt you.
Mm-hmm.
Down to
16.
16. And I'll disenchant your blood moon.
Okay.
Then, yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait. Sorry. I have a Library of Lang. So I can put these on top of my deck if I want.
Oh, okay.
That's the second part I always forget about.
Yeah, when you put them in the graveyard, I just assumed that you discarded them. So.
No, sorry.
And then you forgot about it, which you did forget about it, but that's fine. Fan out your graveyard, please, real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't look at the top of my deck, so I'm just gonna put. So I will discard Blood Moon, Winds of Change, and 2 lands.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I guess, do you see these if I'm putting them on top?
No.
Okay.
Right. Well, Library of Lang. Oh, yeah. With Library of Lang, if you would discard, you would said discard at the top. So you're putting a bunch of lands on top of your library.
Yeah. 4 plains, 4 mountains, and a forest.
Okay. You're putting them all on top of your library.
Yep.
Okay. Seems good. Draw 7.
And then, yep, so I'll draw 7 of those.
You're drawing those. You're drawing 7 of those lands.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay. Then land tax.
Sure.
There's 2 basics left. Then Ivory Tower, so 4. So I have 9 cards, so I gain 5.
Okay. Put you at the 27.
27. And Library. I'll not take any damage. We have 3 lands, so I'll play a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will Winds of Change.
Sure. 7 cards.
I have 8. Okay, I've played a land for turn. So go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Factory.
Yep.
Ruby.
Okay.
What do you have untapped?
Mox Pearl, Mox Emerald, and Mountain.
Okay. I'm going to cast another Blood Moon.
Sure.
Chain Lightning you.
Yep.
24.
24.
Go ahead.
Okay. Land taxes. Basics, my deck. So just 6, 3 plains, 3 mountains.
Yeah.
So minus these 4, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 34. Library.
Keegan, thank you for the follow and thank you for tuning in. So I appreciate it.
I won't take any damage. Alright. I'll play a Mox Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Tap 3 for Land's Edge.
Sure.
And then I'm going to discard some lands.
Do you have 8 of them?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
All right, that's textbook way how Tax Tower wins there, chat. So it's a really solid deck. My opponent played it very, very well.
I almost forgot about my library flying. Okay. Red cards. Yeah, it was pretty sketchy for a couple turns there if you had land into lightning bolts.
Yep.
Would have been over for me. Let's get that card out of my deck. So you're planning to play in the, what is it, the Fall Spice Harvest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a good opportunity. I'm having a lot of fun with this format.
Yeah, the format is a lot of fun. I like it. There's a lot of cool brewing going on because of the restrictions to the format and such. So
Yeah. Yeah, like this deck, I can't play Strip Mine, so that makes it a little harder to get some land tax setups.
Yep.
But then I also don't have to play against Factory as much.
This is true.
That card is pretty annoying because it's like a creature that I don't want to kill because it takes me off land tax.
Yep.
Alright. Play or draw?
I'll play first.
Alright.
Good luck. Got a mulligan.
I'm missing something here, but I think it's still a keep. If I can buy enough time. So, how'd your first 2 rounds go?
Pretty good. I won 3 of the 4 wins were at 1 life, which is pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna mulligan.
So far, it's been running pretty smooth for me.
Yeah.
This deck, it's like if people have the stuff to beat it, then they can beat it.
Well, I mean, I have the discs in the main deck,
Yeah,
and
if
I didn't stupidly play that Lance with a fistful of them, you know, I just I think that I would have gone in my favor eventually, because I would have eventually drawn a bolt, right? So, but I made the mistake. I played the land, and I knew it. And as soon as I played it, I knew that it was the wrong thing. You know, what you gonna do? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I draw some lands? Holy cow! Mana source of some sort. Going down to 4, chat. Not what I like to do, not what I like to see. Especially on the play.
Just need Lotus Wheel Fortune.
Yeah. I could do it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
Round timer started.
Go ahead. That's my turn.
You're on the play, right?
That's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Draw. Ruby. Tower. Go.
Lovely. Draw. Go.
22.
22.
Yep.
Yep.
Mountain. Go.
Mountain, go.
24. Draw. I'll play another tower.
Lovely.
Go.
Chain lightning you.
Yeah. 21.
Go ahead.
I have 6, so I'll go to 25. Draw.
You had 6, so you gained 4, 25?
Yep. I'll play a Rainbow Veil.
Sure.
I'll use it to play land tax.
Outstanding.
And then you get the Rainbow Veil.
Okay, so I've got a Rainbow Veil. And then I will untap my mountain in the Rainbow Veil. And I will draw a card. And I will shatter one of the towers.
Sure. So my Rainbow Veil back.
And you can go.
Alright. So no land taxing, but I will gain 1 life because I have 5 cards.
Okay.
26. Draw for turn. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Chain lightning you.
I'm going to redirect it using a Rainbow Veil and Mountain. So,
you're chaining it back to me.
Yep, so I'll go to 23 and you go to 17.
Yeah.
And this will happen.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, now I will land tax for the ivory tower. I'll get 2 plains and a forest. So 4 and so I have 9 cards.
Okay.
So I'll go to 20. So then draw for turn. I'll play a plains.
27.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go to discard. I'll discard a swords and a plains.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Say go.
Okay, no land tax, but I have 7 cards, so I will go up to 30. Draw
Yeah.
for turn. I'll play a tower.
Lovely.
Go.
End step. Bolt you.
Yep. 27.
30. 27. Yep.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Cards in hand.
7.
Okay. Mountain.
Yep.
Ball lightning. Attack.
Sure. 21.
And then end step, you get your land back.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So no land tax, but I have 7 cards, 2 towers, so I'll gain 6 up to 27. And draw for turn. I'll just bolt you.
Okay.
14. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Pass the turn.
I'm not going to Rainbow Veil, so I'll gain 6 again. Up to 33. Draw for turn. I'm just gonna go to discard,
Sure.
and I'll discard a balance.
Okay. Draw. Go ahead.
So second main phase, I'm gonna just mana burn off.
All right.
Rainbow
So
Veil.
what? During my second main phase, you're tapping that for a color of mana.
Green, yeah.
Okay. For green.
Yep,
Okay.
Sure.
Then since it's still my main phase, I will play a land for my turn.
Yep.
And I will cast enough control.
Sure.
All right. So you're
So
burning
then
for
the
1
turn-
when you're not using the
Yep.
green?
Yep. So I go to 32.
Yep.
Then upkeep. I will trigger my land tax. Lands. So 4, and then I have 10 cards, so I gain 12. So from 32, I go to 44.
Yep. 44.
And then I'll draw for turn. Play a Land's Edge.
Sure.
So
So the combination of my mana screw and all that fun stuff makes it so that you basically can win so much earlier.
Yeah. For now, I'm just gonna pitch
Non-game.
3 lands. So I'll hit you for 6.
Okay.
That way I don't
I'm
have
at
to
8.
discard. And also go.
All right. Untap. Draw. Attack for 2.
42.
Wheel.
I'm gonna discard 3 lands in response. Hit you for 6.
All right. Then I'll shoot you for 2 in response to you shooting me for 6.
Sure. 740.
Yep.
Discard our hands. Draw 7.
I will pass the turn.
I'll discard Rainbow Veil.
I will discard 4 lands to do 8 to you, just because I can.
I'll go to 32.
And then I die.
Alright. Good games.
Yep.
Sorry about the mulligans.
No, it happens. Like I said, I like me getting mana screwed. And I mean, it was a perfect storm for you to, I didn't do anything. You had the towers. I gave you all that time to do whatever you needed to do. So, and then I kept on drawing stuff that I couldn't cast.
Yeah.
Is what it is. I kept a no-lander. But I mean, what do I do? Mull down to 3? What am I going to do with I guess. I mean, I drew the lands, and I had a shatter in my hand. Was it shatter it a chain lightning or something?
It's a tough one.
I put some expensive stuff on the bottom so that it would help, but who knows? But that's how it goes sometimes. Double Ivory Tower, but you missed the land drops. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any white sources in my opener.
Yeah.
But I had a couple of Ivory Towers, so figured it would buy me enough
Right,
time.
right. The Ivory Towers bought you all the time, and if I'm playing my land drops, they don't buy you as much time because I'm able to do stuff. But but that's variance, and that's how Magic goes sometimes. Is that you just have to do you get those things, you get those draws where, like, your draw was absolutely perfect for the draw that I had too.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Well, thank you for the games. Congrats on your 3-0.
Thanks. And probably see you some other week too.
Yep. Sounds good. Thanks, man. Take care.
Yep.
Well, we went 2-1, chat, and that last game really, really sucked. I wish it would have been a little bit more interactive. I made that stupid mistake in game 1, though, of playing the land, just getting so pissed that I kept on drawing the land that I finally threw one on the table, and I shouldn't have. Because all I needed to do was wait. I had the lands in my hand, and I should have just waited. And if I waited and been more patient, I would have drawn a bolt or a chain lightning or something like that, and I could have won that first game. But I didn't have that patience because I got too frustrated. And I'm sure every Magic player has experienced that before, where you just get that frustration because, I mean, the game is so close to being over. So I don't know when I'm playing in the fall tournament. That's still a month away, so I got plenty of time before that, and I probably won't make a decision on that until sometime after the Tuesday before that. The Tuesday before that, I will stream, and then I'll probably make a deck after that. And then next week is when I will probably have to, come up with something for my LobsterCom deck, because of the fact that LobsterCom is next weekend, not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend. So I need to figure something out for that, and that's Atlantic rules. LobsterCom is Atlantic rules. So 4 shops, which I have 4 shops now, but I don't know if shops is the right deck. When it came to like the Derby, it was the deck was all around, because the deck had such a better game against the shops decks. We'll see. We'll see what happens when it comes to that. I haven't decided what I'm going to run for next weekend. I haven't decided what I'm running a month from now. Heck, I don't even know what I'm going to run next Tuesday. So we'll figure that all out. Stay tuned. If you turn on those Pokemon Dynasty, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Turn on those alerts so that you know when I go live. Make sure you follow the stream. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, and you'll know when I'm going to be streaming. And if I do anything special or different, now I don't normally show off my deck before a tournament, and when it comes to the bigger events, I'm not going to show my deck off in the middle of the games either. Just like I do on the Tuesdays. I'm not saying that people are going to stream snipe, but it is definitely possible that it does happen. And when it's a bigger event, I'm not going to just show off my deck. I think that obviously people will. If I'm streaming, people are going to figure out what I'm playing. The viewers will figure out what I'm playing as the games unfold. But when it comes to both of those bigger events, LobsterCom and the fall, the Spice Harvest, but when it came to the Summer Derby, I shared my deck after I was mathematically eliminated from the top 8. When I was mathematically eliminated, I started sharing the deck. And not that, again, you can go back and you can rewatch the stream afterwards. Anybody can. And with my presence on, in all these old school Magic groups and social media and things like that, my link is everywhere. So people could do that. They could see what I'm playing. If they wanted to, they could have watched my matches. So if they wanted to get information, they could have. It's not that big of a deal. But I just when it comes to the bigger events, like if I'm doing Poopy in one of the 2 bigger events, then I'll probably share my deck, and I'll have it uploaded and ready to go in OBS so that I can share it at some point. But if I scrub out or something like that, I will. I'll make sure that I'm ready to share it. So this was let's take a look at the deck that we ran today. So we had some fun. Other than that last game, I didn't mind playing against the Tax Tower deck, and game 1 he gained a lot of life, and I was still able to bring him pretty darn close to to the end, but I stupidly played the land when I did out of frustration, and instead of because I didn't have a business spell, and I kept on drawing the lands, but drawing the lands was actually a good thing there, and if he had played a Land's Edge, because I knew he was on Tax Tower from the get-go, and I should have I should have been a little bit more patient in that first game, and I might have been able to pull it out. I mean, it was inevitable eventually that I could get to the point where I would draw a 1 mana burn spell. I had several of them left in my deck, so I should have waited that first game. The second game really, really sucked because my first hand was Lotus, 3 discs, and two Rook eggs and a Black Vice. So, I mean, do I Lotus, Black Vice, and then do nothing for the rest of the game? I guess it was better than. Would it have been better? I don't think that was the right play. So, and then I mulliganed, and my 6-card hand, there was 1 land in it, and it didn't produce mana. It was my 1 Maze of Ith that I probably
Round
should have
timer
boarded out.
ended.
And then, my 5-card hand was no lands. My 4-card hand was no lands, but I kept Shatter and the Shatter and the Chain Lightning and a couple of other things. I don't know what, but I can't remember what now. But I got the 1 land, and yes, I know that I'm running very, very few mana sources in the deck, and it normally works in the deck's favor to do that. That last game was the only time that it didn't. So, I mean, what are you going to do? It's part of Magic. It's frustrating because, again, his deck was not great. I'm sorry, not that his deck wasn't great. Sorry, that's not what I'm saying. His hand wasn't great, but it was great for the hand that I had. And the more I mulliganed, the better his hand was. So, again, this is my regularly scheduled stream. Don't forget to follow, please. Turn on those notifications so that you know when it is that I go live. I stream every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. A special stream coming up next weekend, not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend. I will be streaming my matches from LobsterCom live on September 19th. There might be streams on the 18th and the 20th as well, so please make sure that you stick around. Turn on those notifications so that you know. If you have a Twitch Prime sub and you would like to give it to me, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it. Another special stream for the Northern Paladins Fall Spice Harvest, and that is Saturday, October 17th. So that is about 6 weeks away. All right. For more information on the Northern Paladins and Paladin Magic, you can go to northernpaladins.com. And one last look at today's deck. We went 2-1. We had a couple of nerve-wracking games. It was fun in those games. Obviously, winning is much better than losing. There's a guy. I wish that last game would have been better for me and for those who were watching the stream. So yeah, that is what we've got. So what we're going to do is I appreciate everybody who is here. Once again, I am going to send you off to my friend Carl. Carl is the stream scribe, and trust me, you're gonna like what he has to offer. So please stick around. Go into Carl's stream, the stream scribe, and watch what he's got. Watch what's going on.
I was leaving no, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I can't go nowhere. Thank you for the raid, my friend. How goes it in Magic Land this evening? I'll give you a chance to get into the stream before we give you that interrogation. And I have to catch up. I only got through to round 1 the other day. I want to see how other things went.